Good day, podcast community. I'm Pete Kane, alias Podcast Pete. You are the brand. Yes, you are the brand, not your company, you. So you got to own your brand. You got to take control of your online presence. I'm going to give you 8 ways to do it. All of them together can kind of give you more leverage, more strategy, because everything's a strategy. Everything is how do you position yourself in the digital transformation that's happening before our eyes? Well, first, you got to own your name. So that means maybe a .com, a .me. I would stay with those two. Really, they're pretty close. Well, .com's better. But if you can't afford your name, like I couldn't afford it because I let it expire, and then somebody bought it, and then they won $1,000, and I'm not willing to pay them, so I bought .me. So take control of your online presence. 8 steps. Okay, first, we use Squarespace. So if you go to Squarespace, we can work with our clients if they stay in one system that we understand and can easily work with, because business is speed now. You better be fast. You better be really fast, because things are gonna get really fast after the first of the year. Once we got somebody that knows what the heck's going on up there, where things are going to happen. I don't know what was going on the last 4 years, but it certainly wasn't anything we're familiar with. That's why we voted them out. So now the adults are running the show. So whether you like it or not, that's happened. Okay. So first, do an assessment. Do an assessment, and you can take ours right here. You can take an assessment at pkane.me. But that's the first thing. You go Daniel Priestley, who has the Score app. That's where you get it. It's free for one. Okay. That's what I did. And then I saw how powerful it was. And I bought, I went to the paid subscription. You'll do it too. But go ahead and start free. Okay. Every one of these are free. So I'm going to give you some really good strategies here. Let me go down here. Okay. So your screen can see it. Okay. Leverage ChatGPT on your phone. Free. Put it on your phone, start using it. You got to get familiar with AI. If you don't, you're going to be left behind. It'll boost your productivity, streamline your tasks, and sparks creativity wherever you are. I use it in so many different ways. One is reading a book. So what I do is get the summary from AI, then I get it on Audible, then I get the book, and I retain. And I don't read the whole book. I read what I want to get out of it based on my goals. And sometimes we read it cover to cover, and maybe it's not intended to be cover to cover. Get your leverage from ChatGPT, get your main points in there, then get an audio version of the same book, and then get the book, and then learn. I take the audio at about 1.7 speed. So it just trains your brain to take in more. So you're seeing what you want to get out of a book with Chat GPT, and you do it on your phone. Just speak it. Speak, hey, please give me the 5 highlights of this book. Whatever you want to say, you give it the command. It spits it out. Then you read it, kind of take it in. Then audio, do it at 1.7 speed. You can do it on YouTube. You can do Audible. You can do it on Spotify, however you want to do it. But do it on increased speed, because you want to kind of get your brain used to getting this information. Then read. Your brain loves reading. Speed reading is very important. It's just a skill to learn. I went from a slow reader to a very fast reader, speed reader, just by training my brain differently. Okay. Claim your personal YouTube channel. Get a YouTube channel. That's where you got to put your content on there, because it's free, one, and it's where you want to showcase yourself, because in the free assessment, there's a concept that Daniel Priestley puts out there and educates us on, is 7-11-4. People have to consume 7 hours of you. So if you have a YouTube channel, they're able to get that information when they go to your channel, to be able to listen to as much as they need to be able to see if you're legit. Then 11 buying signals. That's a podcast for another day, but it's the zero moment of truth by Google. When somebody gives 11 buying signals, they're ready to buy. And 4 platforms. It could be Instagram, it could be a book, it could be a podcast, it could be a white paper, it could be anything that's different. And the brain, once it does that, it shifts. It's almost know, like, and trust you online. That's the principle of anything. On is know, like, and trust, but you got to do it digitally because we're in the digital world. Get a free Calendly account. Okay. That's just one calendar, but that's enough to get started because you got to get started. You sit around, wait for things to happen, the world will pass you by. So get a free Calendly account because you got to automate your system. You got to save time by automating. Can't go back and forth. Hey, what time do you want to meet? And go back and forth with somebody. It's wasted time. Get a free Calendly account. These QR codes go right to where you can get it. And you can, I think we'll put a link in the show notes where you can get this. But if not, just take a screenshot. Okay. Free StreamYard account. I've been using it for about 6 or 7 years from when it started. They were just bought out not too long ago, and they keep making really good improvements. Great place to create content, to do podcasts, to do a lot of things, webinars, workshops. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm filming it on StreamYard. So you can see the graphics a little better than just doing it normally like FaceTime or something like that, or Zoom. Okay, the next one is get a Loom account. That's not Zoom, it's Loom, Loom. That's really just creating, sharing videos, communicating, collaborating, teaching effectively. We use that. Oh, darn it. You know what? I put the wrong one up there. Also, the last one is get a Linktree account. Linktree. I told you 8 and I showed you 7. I need to get rid of that in my Dropbox. But the 8th step is going to be Linktree. And unfortunately, I'm not showing you up on the screen, but you can go get it. Just get it. Just Google Linktree and get it. So you've got 8. Let me recap it. Okay. So we've got buy your domain. We use, used to be Google, but now it's, dang, I'm drawing a blank, but I'll get it in just a second. It is, it begins with Squarespace. Squarespace. So Squarespace, get a free assessment. You got to be able to assess people, and you got to waiting lists are part of that, but that's a different podcast for a different day. Leverage ChatGPT, get it on your phone, speak it in there. And like my example, you want to learn more from a book, give it commands, get the summary, get it on Audible, and then get it the written book. And the best ones to get, well, there's a lot of good ones, but Priestley has 24 assets, overprescribed, key person of influence, and his 4 books I know he has. 24 assets. 24 assets. That's his best book, actually. Okay, so the next one is get a personal YouTube account. And if you have to, get your middle initial. Use your middle initial in there. That's if you've got a common name like Stephen Smith. He's Stephen A. Smith. Okay, then you have to put a middle initial in there. A lot of people do it because you just have to have that if you want to be known in your particular niche. Okay, free Calendly account. It's 1 to start. I pay. All these I pay for, but I started free. So once you find out something's good and you can use it, you got to pay for it. There's nothing free in the world. I mean, there's free content out there, but what you like, because people got to give you that Costco effect. Taste it, sample it, see if it works for you, then buy it. Okay? Taste it, sample it, then buy it. Okay? StreamYard, get it. It's free for, the basic, because you're going to have their branding on it, but I don't know what I'm paying right now, but that you get that link. It's affiliate link actually. So yeah, if you anytime you get anything from us, just drop us a support at petekane.me and we'll give you a free gift. Okay? Then the last is the Loom account. So I'm going to put some on the screen here. Going to give you my master class because it's the holiday season and we're gift giving here. We do it all the time. pk.me/masterclass. That you can get it. You can see our magazine. That's Kennesaw Happenings. We're doing 100 next year. That's it's a bare minimum. And then we're absolutely, if you want the best opportunity ever in your life, you want to create generational wealth, you need to take advantage of what's happening right now. If you're not sure of this AI thing, okay, get my partner's Jeff Bourgeois, and he has a free mini course, pk.me/AI. Get that. That'll give you a sense of what AI is and help you to understand the power of it and how to apply it to your business. Okay. Then let's see. We have all kinds of stuff here. And if you're into personal development, which everybody should be, because if you're not growing, then gonna you're not gonna earn what you can. You gotta grow. You have to be personally growing every single day. And the best community out there is Growth Day. You get 7 days free. So if you go to pk.me/growth day, 7 days free to try it out. You can see if you like it. Brendan's going to talk to you for each day. That's worth the price. $49 invested in you. That's in you. And if you do that with our affiliate link, then drop me an email at support@petekane.me and we'll give you a free gift. So you've got it. Get an assessment if you want to try that out and be on our podcast. Definitely can. We would love to have you because we are trying to find people that want to grow and scale their business. Because here's the facts: 80% of small businesses fail in the first year. What we're wanting to do is flip the script. We want 80% to succeed and 20% to fail. 80% to succeed. And to do that with our ecosystem, take our masterclass, you'll understand it. When you take our masterclass, you're going to see our ecosystem and be able to put yourself in the 80% that succeed. And then it goes up a little bit each year. But I mean, yeah, down each year. I don't know the exact numbers, but the success rate is determined by you. And now it's never been a better time to be an entrepreneur in America. So be bold, make an impact, and have fun. Be bold,